Welcome to WebinarJEO, the professional webinar solution with ultimate control. WebinarJEO has been created to allow you to easily set up and run your webinars and deliver a user and attendee experience that is unparalleled. Creating a webinar is simple and easy. Watch as we simply add in a title, choose a date and a time, and immediately that webinar is ready to go. It's ready for you to start taking registrations, to share on social media. It's ready for you to present with no hassle and no fuss. You can add, of course, a lot more power to each individual event, such as adding in promotional videos to entice people to enroll, or adding attendees from previous events or previous sources simply and easily within the WebinarJEO dashboard. You can customize the follow-up and registration emails immediately sent to your attendees. You can even add in your own unlimited follow-up sequence to ensure maximum sales. As your invited people come to attend your event, the event links are automatically emailed to them, as are the reminder emails to ensure they attend the event and the live sessions. And don't worry, there's also an automatic recording that's set up and hosted within WebinarJEO as well. Even if you don't want to run a webinar that has a live event, you can use WebinarJEO to deliver a recorded event as if it's live, or even in an on-demand style of presenting. And when it comes to delivering the live event, the toolkit provided by WebinarJEO makes the experience easy. There are different presentation modes within the system, and you can switch between those modes with a simple click of your mouse. You can switch from camera mode, which allows you to present with all your personality, direct in high quality video to your audience. Screen share mode allows you to walk through PowerPoints or keynote presentations, as well as show browser demonstrations or desktop views to your attendees. You can deliver complex automation and processes with ease. Whiteboard mode allows the ultimate in interaction with the ability to annotate directly onto the screen as you're talking. Or you can even present in hybrid mode with a pre-recorded element of your presentation that allows you to run a pre-recorded area and still be there with your audience live answering questions. It's a great way to be able to have a structured presentation without the default of a live event. And speaking of the chat, the live chat function of WebinarJEO is incredibly powerful. You can make someone else the presenter directly from the chat message box, and they'll receive the invitation on their screen, allowing them to take over the presentation immediately with a click of a mouse. Or you can just simply open up the microphone to any attendee, allowing them to have audio input, having a chat style session where you can have someone else's voice and your presentation live on the call. Multiple presenters at one time joining from around the world to deliver a seamless webinar experience. You can even trigger events during your presentations, including live call to actions, getting someone to click directly on a button while you're presenting in live time. This gets them to take action when the moment is right during your event. You can also pop up onto the screen live quizzes or surveys, which allows you to poll your audience and craft your message for maximum effectiveness based on the feedback from the people on the call. And all of this is done in a web-based environment, accessible from anywhere. WebinarJEO is backed in partnership with Amazon Web Services, the largest hardware and infrastructure provider in the world, allowing infinite growth for your webinar events with no limits on attendees and no limits on a webinar amount. With WebinarJEO as your webinar software partner, you will have the complete toolkit available for you to run events to small groups or events attended by thousands all across the world. WebinarJEO, professional webinar software, available now.